hope.
And yeah, the time you cover it, there's no hole, it just kind of fits right up against the straps now.
Okay. Nice. Looks a little better.
But oiling system, or are you doing the SRT, or are you doing the
It's
Stratus?
just stock strap. Definitely clean, bro. It's definitely clean.
A lot of time and effort.
Oh, I think I know all about that. Oh, I like that intake. I really do. Now, is there any meaning to APC052B?
That's my license plate number.
Oh.
The Erebuni bumper has a Euro cutout.
Yeah.
Just went online and got a Euro
Custom.
custom one done.
And you know, actually looking at this lower, it actually looks like the Viper's bumper.
Yeah, some people call it like just a Viper inspired bumper, but
Yeah. I like that carbon. Did you wrap that yourself?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that came out actually really nice. I actually watched your steps as you were putting this together. And
Yep. Dabbled a little bit with the carbon fiber stuff, and
you know, a lot of people are upset. Mr. Neons and things.
I know. Get in line.
Yeah. You guys, sadly, Jason doesn't do that no more. He used to work at a shop where he could actually have access to a laser cut table, and he doesn't have that no more because he stepped his game up. But he is the originator of Neons and Things. For those of you that don't know him, he made specialized parts that are now what's that word that modern use? Discontinued.
Obsolete. Yeah, so as of a month ago, it was a 2-liter built engine, just non-turbo with big cams, and ended up blowing it up on the dyno. So
yeah,
I had about
that.
3 weeks to put a 2.4 swap together, and here it is.
Yeah, it is definitely come out. Definitely came out clean. I love the bumper. Everybody is definitely probably like on right now in the videos, and hopefully you guys comment. Tell me if you guys have ever seen this type of body kit on a first gen. Now, what type of head did you say that was?
So it's a 95 to 99 head, but I modified an SRT-4 valve cover.
What do you do to modify it?
You just have to plug one of the bolt holes, and then you have to run single cam coil wires.
Oh.
Yeah, the valve cover for the SRT, it makes the top of the coil wire sit up a little higher. So to get the distance, you need to actually engage the coil into the spark plug. You have to use single cam wires.
Oh, okay. So those of you that don't know that technique, this is the guy that definitely modified to make this car what it is today. And what type of fenders are those?
Those are fiberglass Z3 style fenders.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna knock on them to see what they were, but
Yeah.
I could tell they were metal. Yeah, nice. Now, what's the color?
It is Hemi orange without the pearl in it.
Ah, what made you go that color?
I've always liked orange.
Yeah.
Yep, and
I'm a fan of it, dude.
I'm not a big fan of pearl, so I had them take it out when they mixed it. Suspension-wise, it has full polyurethane. It's got ST sways. Actually, it has the discontinued Coney Street series struts with H&R lowering springs. Sits pretty good. Those springs don't drop a whole lot, so it's still
Yeah, you have
it's very streetable.
You have the SRT trans in this, or
It's just a T350.
oh,
first gen.
350. Okay.
It's the 394 gear ratio, the ACR, because this is an ACR.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it very fun to drive 75 miles an hour for 3 hours, but
Do you have AC?
no.
Oh.
And black vinyl seats.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I was sweating on the way here.
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, yeah, dude, you definitely did a great job on this. And who did the paint? The body
That
work?
was Jim Sibley up in Deer Park, Washington. He owns Deer Park Auto Body. He's a family friend and just does great work.
Yeah, definitely does. I personally like how it came out, dude.
That and the seats. I don't want to say the rest is stock because it's not a lot of stock.
It's refurbished.
Yes, exactly.
And modified to an extent. But that carbon hood is Viz Racing, huh?
It is, yeah, in the trunk.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that trunk is beautiful, guy. It really is. Oh my God. Now, this looks like it's ready for the track. All it needs is a racing stripe.
After blowing my engine up on the dyno, I'm a little hesitant.
Oh, I feel you, dude. I really want to go ahead and race my car tonight at the track. But I don't want to break anything because I'm halfway across the country. All right, guys, we made it to Renegade Speedway. I will be showing it and hopefully be able to get in with the squad that I rolled with.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Well, unfortunately, you can see that I have an empty space to the right of me. And Sierra's scumbagged caliber SRT-4 is sitting right there. Mine had an issue up the hill right before we even entered the show.
Probably know enough people to where you could scrape together some stuff if you had to.
Yeah, and no, on the east side of Washington, it's a lot harder because there's less SRT-4s in my opinion, or I got to drive an hour and a half to one, and then they might not even have the piece, etc.
I think there's 7 or 8 in the field. They're always coming and going, so at the current time.
Jason, it was a pleasure meeting you. Glad I actually came out to this meet to see this thing.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Absolutely. Glad to have you.
Yeah, and for those of you guys,
guest.
I don't know why everybody keeps calling me that, but I'm not. But yeah, you guys, if you guys are not following him on Instagram, his Instagram link is in the description or on the bottom of the screen. Go check him out. Tell him you followed him because of Skittle Fabz video and seeing his Hemi orange year.
1996.
1996 Neon. Freshly refurbished, just like mine.